yeah, we're gonna make a YouTube video. I've already made one, I think. I don't know when this comes out. I don't know if I'm already gonna have one out or if this will be the first one. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But anyway, this is like a really bad angle, but 4 years of college and film school did not really help because I left my charger in the UK and I'm back in Ireland, quarantining with fam. Woo woo. Yeah. So this is a weird video. I'm gonna take you over here. We're gonna be closer now. As you know, like I have some chins here right now, but this is like a tutorial, like to get rid of the chins. I know when I go like this, like I have chins, but we saw that thing on TikTok and it was like, oh, lift your shoulders up and back, and I still have a chin. But since coronavirus started in whatever country I'm in, I don't know what country I'm in, I've been like working out and like doing workouts and like toning up because like gotta get my summer bod, even though there's no such thing as the summer bods and all this kind of stuff. But I gotta get it back.
He flacked me with a toothbrush.
Okay, so I've just done my day one challenge workout, and I'm melting. I can't even speak properly and I'm sweating my face off. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm literally sweating my face off and I'm wheezy, asthmatic, like squat shit, like shit, I can't even speak. And I've been like working out and doing like loads of exercises, and I have actually lost loads of my neck. So I know it doesn't really look like it because I still kind of have a neck when I talk like this, but I've actually gotten rid of a few of them, and I have like alcohol pinkness, but that's for another video. But right now, like I'm just doing like my I just like kiss an invisible butt in front of you, like it's just like up and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna kiss that butt, and then you just keep doing that and eventually it tones your neck. And like loads of people have different opinions on this, like facial yoga and like the like facial massage, like Japanese facial massage and stuff, saying it doesn't work and like you can't be selective with your toning and everything, which is true. Like you can't fat loss from like a specific area, but you can tone up a specific area. So like you're gonna be fat everywhere, like doesn't matter what you do. If you don't do like exercise and cardio and like get your heart pumping, your fatness is gonna stay the same. But if you like improve the muscles in your face, I guess you'll just look a bit better. You'll still be fat, but you'll look a bit better. So why am I talking about this? What am I talking about? So I'm eating my body weight in chocolate, probably until I hate myself or throw up, so we'll see. A little higher, can't you tell I love a liar? I know what I look like to you. I would say it's excessive, or maybe damn impressive. I'll admit I am confused. I think I make a pretty good Spider-Man. And now I'm annoyed. You thought you could charm me, and now you're right. So watch me fall for every damn stereotype. After a long hard day working, doing TikToks, trying to become TikTok famous, chilling with my girl. My baby girl who's not supposed to be inside, but she's inside now because we're both in quarantine. She got fleas, and I shouldn't be this close to her, which really doesn't have fleas. She just lives outside. And I'm annoying her. Oh, she's supposed to be sleeping, and she's sleeping inside. She's like, why you do this? But I love her. She's my favorite baby girl. Yeah, my favorite baby girl. Sleepy lady. I guess tomorrow I'm gonna do an actual what you call it? I have to kind of figure out what I'm gonna say before I say things. So tomorrow I'll probably do an actual vlog where I talk about why I'm starting YouTube and where I hope to be and what I hope to achieve. Hopefully this all happens, but you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Okay, so you just dry your pickles. They're thoroughly dried. You make your dough. I made it out of flour, cayenne pepper, Italian herbs, salt, and a little bit of garlic pepper. So you dip these bad boys into there, then into there, leave it for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then hopefully we'll have some goddamn pickles. Okay, so we made them. That is what we look for. On the inside, they're really tasty. I would recommend you make them. Oh yeah, you can just hear me eating. It's like officially candle time. Let's get this place clean and cute and shit. So I came home for quarantine, which was great, but now I'm stuck living in a shed, isolated in the countryside away from all my friends and work, and I have to put my life on hold. But obviously coronavirus, that virus that must not be named, is really important that we self-isolate. So like doing the right thing, it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I cleaned my room because I haven't been there in 2 years, so it's a bit dirty. And then I found this friend. His name is Marcus. We are now lovers. Rude. Started some new hobbies. I've taken up drinking every single day. So, Red Wine Squad. I gotta fucking stop looking over there. Red Wine Squad. Baby, won't you take it back? Say you were trying to make it last, and nothing has to change today. You didn't mean to say I can't breathe. I'm gonna take out my hair, give it a trim, try to look a bit human again. Gonna watch some Let's Not Meet stories and maybe talk about them for a little while. Yeah, I know this vlog isn't really all that exciting. It's my first YouTube video ever, so I don't really have a voice yet. I'm just kind of figuring it all out, getting used to everything. Once it's up, I guess I don't know, I guess maybe I'll find what I want to put out to the world, but let's remove all this hair. Let's talk about some spooky Let's Not Meet Again stories. Oh my god. Old hair, it's not my hair. I don't know who owns this hair, but it smells good. It's clean. Okay, so I actually had a story of a crazy person. So me and my girl Jen, hello Jen, that was a weird hello. But we went, after a night out, I used to live with Ashling in Aldgate in London, and me and Jen, after a night out, decided probably 2 o'clock at night to go down to the McDonald's down the road because we were a bit drunk. But we were conscious drunk, we knew what was going on, we were still aware. So we went down the road, went into McDonald's, ordered our food, and we sat down on the table, and this guy comes over. He's nice, he's charming, he's chatting both of us up, and then he asked for my number. So I'm yeah, sure, why not? you're reasonably attractive, you're like a nice guy. So anyway, got his number. He like texted me a few times. And then I think it was the next day or the day after that. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but he's like, "Do you wanna come get a drink?" So I'm like, "Yeah, cool." So Jen is there with me, and I'm kind of like excited. I'm a bit late, running a bit late, but actually, yeah, we walked down Brick Lane, and we were very late. Other story, but go home, get ready, go out to meet him, and we meet up at near the O2. Like, do you know that there's like a big green, and there's like a ship, and there's like a restaurant in the ship. So we went there, and he's like, "Okay, so we're not going for a drink yet. We're gonna go like sit and like buy alcohol and like drink and like get to know each other." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we sit down, and I'm like trying to ask him questions, and it's really awkward. Like, I'm socially awkward as hell, but when I'm alone with someone, like, I can ask them questions and get to know them, and like usually make people feel comfortable. But he's like kind of on his phone the whole time, and he's like not really asking me. Like, I'm asking him loads of questions, and he's not really asking me questions. And I'm like, okay, like maybe so. Like, he's a bit of a kind of like reformed roadman. I do have a weak spot for a reformed roadman. But he's like not really answering questions. He's not really like talking back. I'm like, okay, this is a bit weird. But then he's like, I'm like, I have to pee. 'Cause he pees. He walks down the corner. I'm like, it's not really around the corner. I can see like almost everything, and he pees. And then he's like, oh, so right. Then I'm like, I have to pee. So we walk around the way to the hotel, and I go in and pee. And he's like, oh, okay, we can go get a drink now. So I'm like, yeah, sweet, cool. Like, let's get inside. It's bloody freezing. So he orders an Uber, and we're waiting in the hotel lounge, and then Uber comes, and the Uber man is there talking about like sexism and politics and everything. Very fun Uber man. And your man seems like, I'm starting to kind of be like, oh, he seems okay. Maybe he was just a bit shy. Like, he's getting on real well with the Uber man. Then we're all having a debate about like love or politics or some crap like this. We were talking about women, and I went on a rant about like feminism, and he was like really against feminism, but he's talking about feminazis. That's a different thing. Different thing. But anyway, he pulls down this road, and it's like a street, and there's no kind of like intersecting bits. So he pulls outside, and it's a Travelodge, and I'm like, okay, like what on earth? But I see there's like a window this side, and then you can walk through, and there's like not a window, a door, or like a big door this side to get into it, and then there's a door straight through to the side. So I was like, okay, maybe we're just cutting through here. So he's never mentioned, like, he says we're going for a drink. He's never mentioned anything. And he, like, walks over to the desk and is like, oh, yeah, room for two. Like, he had it booked, like, under his name. And I'm just standing behind him being like a goldfish, like mouth open. I'm like, what the hell? What are you doing? And then I'm kind of, like, in shock. So I'm like, what? Like, this person tells me we're going for a drink, and he's already like secretly booked a Travelodge. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, are you insane? Like, this wasn't a hookup. We never said it was a hookup. He wasn't like sending pictures of his willy, and I was sending pictures, his pee. I don't want to curse on this, sending pictures of his pee. And he's just like, oh yeah, like, it's a hookup. Like, I didn't think I was going to marry him, but I was like, we're going to hang out. Like, if I'm going to hanky-panky you at least have to make a bit of an effort. Like, don't just book a hotel, tell me we're going to for a drink, and be like, oh, I booked this hotel for us on a drink. So he didn't get anything. He texts me every so often, and he's like, hey, yeah, oh, like, I had to get it was just weird. There's more to that story, but it's not really appropriate for the internet, but I hope if he ever sees this, he knows how messed up and disgusting he is. But that's my, like, probably the most recent crazy man story. Not that, like, all men are crazy or women aren't crazy, but just that was a crazy particular man.
Outro music. Oh, this is the end of the video. Ooh, outro music.